What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Sunday, November 10th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, who do we have at the point guard position? I like Trey Young from the Atlanta Hawks playing the Portland Trail Blazers, who have the 8th worst defense overall, and they give up the 4th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Trey Young has averaged 44.9 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game. He played 39 minutes last game and put up 61 fantasy points. He's fully healthy now. That injury is behind him. John Collins is out. This opens up a ton of usage and a ton of shots, and Trey Young is taking advantage. He's projected at 40.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 4.4 times value. He's 9,200 DraftKings salary and 400 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 227.5 points scored in this game. I think Trey Young breaks 50 fantasy points here tonight. This is a fast-paced game, a fantastic matchup, and a high-scoring game. So I like Trey Young here versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Josh Richardson from the Philadelphia 76ers playing the Charlotte Hornets, who have the 6th worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Josh Richardson has averaged 28 fantasy points per game on the season. He's playing an average of 34 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He's projected at 29.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's 5,500 DraftKings salary and 400 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 217.5 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a fantastic matchup. So I like Josh Richardson here versus the Charlotte Hornets. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Marcus Morris from the New York Knicks playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have the 9th worst defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing small forwards. Marcus Morris is averaging 32.6 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 35 minutes per game. He scored 48 fantasy points last game in 40 minutes. He's averaging a 22% usage rate, which has been up the last 3 games. He's projected at 34.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's 6,500 DraftKings salary and 100 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 214 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a good matchup. So I like Marcus Morris here versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Jarrett Allen from the Brooklyn Nets playing the Phoenix Suns, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Jarrett Allen has averaged 27.2 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 28 minutes per game. He played 35 minutes last game and scored 37 fantasy points. Projected at 31.7 fantasy points here tonight, that's 5.2 times value. He's 6,100 DraftKings salary and 600 less on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 232 points scored in this game. That's a high scoring game, and Phoenix Suns are notoriously bad versus big men. This is a fast-paced game, a great matchup, so I like Jarrett Allen here versus the Phoenix Suns. Real quick guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers playing the Charlotte Hornets, who have the 6th worst defense overall, and they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing centers. Joel Embiid has averaged 48 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 28 minutes per game. He scored 41 fantasy points in 28 minutes last game, averaging a 35% usage rate, so that's monster usage. Projected at 49.7 fantasy points here tonight, that's 5.5 times value. He's 9,100 DraftKings salary and 1,500 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 217.5 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, a fantastic matchup, so I like Joel Embiid here versus the Charlotte Hornets. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.